back over the 7th year of flight basketball, we're excited to remember one of the most successful years we've experienced. Flight basketball has become a fall and winter tradition for many families, a tradition of excellence, achievement, and great friendships. Our North Atlanta team set high goals for themselves this year and came away with a combined record of 92 wins and 28 losses, as well as 2 state championships. While we enjoyed success on the court, that alone does not define North Atlanta Christian. North Atlanta teams also strive to have a testimony of good sportsmanship and godly character even in the toughest competition. North Atlanta's JVB program celebrated its 3rd birthday in the 2000 season. The JVB program is a great opportunity to learn to play in a competitive environment, and this year our middle school boys stepped up to the plate under the leadership of Coach Rolando Lamb and assistant Craig Hoffer. JVB teams are composed of 2 squads, a 6th-7th grade squad and an 8th grade squad. Each team plays a full schedule as they prepare for future junior high opportunities. When you watch the JVB teams compete, you've got to like North Atlanta's chances in the coming years. North Atlanta Christian was honored to include the following students in this year's JVB program: Zach Lamb, Kurt Harrell, Isaac Scheit, John Hoffer, Zach Simmons, Ben Hoffer, Nathan Eliezer, Alex Anderson, Ian Young, Zach Anderson, Ro Lamb, Tracy Rogers, Spencer Davidson, DJ Scheit, Michael Nava, George Ewing, Daniel Ritchie, North Atlanta's JV girls celebrated their 6th season this year. That's right, our first season North Atlanta had just enough ladies to field only one team. How things have changed. This year, the JV girls set the pace for us all by attaining a season record of 20 wins and 1 loss and claiming an ACC East state championship. During regular season play, the JV girls faltered only once, but by the end of the season were back in full stride. Under the leadership of Coach Debbie Sutton, these young ladies came back from behind to win an exciting state title by 2 points. To say these girls were excited was an understatement. The entire Flight family extends our congratulations to the JV girls for an outstanding season. We'll be looking ahead to cheering you on to continued success in the coming years. This year's state champion JV girls team includes Stephanie Bice, Katie Bice, Amanda Simmons, Brecken Tadson, Krista Burkholder, Kara Hunton, Lydia George, Natalie Sutton, and Jessica Simmons. Now sit back and enjoy some of the season highlights of the North Atlanta JV girls. The Flight JV boys have an established tradition of successful campaigns, and this year was no different. Under the leadership of Coach Larry Ritchie, the Flight Junior Varsity boys team finished the regular season with a 17-3 record. The team entered the ACC State Tournament as a number 2 seed and advanced to the championship game where they placed second in the conference. Watching these guys play gives you hope that the flight program has many bright years ahead. And now, let's meet the 2000 JV boys. David Bell, Sean Johnson, Mikkel Sanders, Adam Scheidt, Daniel Wilkinson, Brett Ritchie, Jeff Henry, Spencer Norman, Bo Stapler, Jim Cahill, Noah George, and Daniel Ritchie. The JV boys brought us memories of a great year, so relax and let's relive a stellar season. We're pleased to report that North Atlanta's varsity women can call themselves state champions. It's a long way from that first season when our ladies won a total of 2 games for the season. These young women have developed good fundamentals and a well-rounded game. They finished the regular season with a 19-3 record and quickly advanced to the championship round of the state tournament. In a game that wasn't really even close, Coach Debbie Sutton led our Lady Flight to our first ever varsity state championship. We hope to make that a tradition in the ladies program for many years to come. And now, join us as we salute the ACCE state champions. Hannah George, Helen Tadson, Lisa Lohman, Melissa Hunton, Margaret Ewing, Stephanie Bice, Brecken Tadson, Natalie Sutton, Jessica Simmons, and Katie Bice. The North Atlanta varsity boys learned to win the close ones this year. The team completed the regular season with a record of 12-9 and placed third in the conference. As the season progressed, this team began to play with more poise and maturity and found themselves successful against opponents who had, soundly defeated us earlier in the year. In a very exciting state tournament preliminary, a buzzer beater designed by Coach Ritchie sent the team into the title game where we placed second in the state. This varsity squad is a young team with a great future ahead. Let's introduce the North Atlanta varsity boys. David Hoffer, Alec Young, Ben Hirsch, Stephen Mallow, Ben Brooker, William Thomas, Jim Cahill, Noah George, Bo Stapler, Brett Ritchie, Jeff Henry, and Mikkel Sanders. As home educators, we'd like to teach students to try, and try again. Well, sometimes our cameras have caught our kids trying, but not really succeeding. Welcome to the North Atlanta Bloopers. It's a brief reminder that we can all use just a little more practice over the summer. Over the years, the flight teams have been the beneficiaries of senior class leadership. Senior leadership is not just a matter of statistics. We actually hope that it is a matter of character, attitude, and maturity. These are qualities that anyone can have simply as a matter of choice. This year's senior class consisted of 3 students whose contribution to the season's success cannot be overlooked. Helen Tadson, Alec Young, and David Hoffer have played their final flight games, but they will continue to have an impact in our lives in the coming years. Tonight, we salute them, thank them, and wish them our best. The flight program has been uniquely blessed through the coaches who have served our students. It is very difficult to explain the ongoing success of North Atlanta to an outsider. One of the factors to our success has been the faithfulness of our coaches. This is a long season with a lot of miles and long hours. But when you look at the flight coaching staff, you see quality, dedication, and servanthood. As we bring this year to a close, we would like to applaud a special group of godly leaders: Rolando Lamb, Craig Hoffer, Debbie Sutton, and Larry Ritchie. The North Atlanta experience would be very incomplete if we only recognized athletes and coaches. Our fans and families complete this picture. They are the definition of the word faithful and serve in so many capacities. From clock operators to scorekeepers, concessions to floor sweepers, you've got to appreciate the contribution these individuals make to our program. In addition to tackling the volunteer positions in a faithful manner, our 6th man employed a full-court press as they raised almost $4,000 to supply our players with team warm-ups. A special thanks to Kara and Kellum Tadson for leading this initiative and for all of you who lent your support. As we close out this 7th year of flight basketball, we want to say thank you for your support, encouragement, and prayers. You can be proud of what we have accomplished this year, and we believe the best is yet to come.